In 2000, many doubted that Microsoft could compete in games. Known primarily as a computer software company, Microsoft needed to prove it had the creativity and commitment to challenge Sony and Nintendo, two juggernauts with a full stable of blockbuster franchises. Plenty thought there was no room for one more between Mario, Metal Gear, Zelda, and Final Fantasy. That was then, however, and now it's hard to imagine games without Halo, Gears of War, Achievements, or Xbox Live. Microsoft not only justified the Xbox, but made it vital. In this second part of our Power Players feature, we examine 7 key individuals that continue to drive the success of Xbox.
The platform features and capabilities exclusive to Xbox One allow developers to push the boundaries of creativity and take gaming in completely new directions.
Phil Harrison has filled numerous roles throughout his career. He started in the industry as a graphic artist for a handful of games on the obscure Oric 1 home computer. In 1992, Harrison joined Sony, where he was a director of product development. He led third-party hardware and software development for Sony Computer Entertainment Europe shortly thereafter. Harrison found plenty of success with Sony, and in 2000, he flew across the Atlantic to serve as vice president of Sony Computer Entertainment America. When he resigned in February 2008, Harrison described his time at Sony as the defining journey of his life. Harrison joined Microsoft in March 2012 and is now a corporate vice president. Though Harrison hasn't been with Microsoft for long, he's played a prominent role in the Xbox One's development, presenting at major conferences like E3 2013. His years of experience as a leader in the industry will make him an invaluable asset for Xbox One's future.
Welcome to the new generation of games.
Phil Spencer got his start at Microsoft in 1988 as an intern in the CD-ROM group. In 1994, he did a stint as the developer manager for Microsoft Money, and then worked with major European studios such as Lionhead and Rare before becoming the general manager of Microsoft Studios in 2008. Currently, he's the head of Microsoft Studios, overseeing the development of many of Microsoft's first-party franchises. He also helps cultivate new intellectual properties like Alan Wake and Joyride. Spencer continues hunting for unique Xbox experiences and promised 15 exclusives, 8 of them new franchises, in the first year of Xbox One.
Hi, it's Larry Herb, Xbox Live's Major Nelson. Here it is, the moment you've been waiting for.
Larry Herb, better known as his I Dream of Genie-inspired gamertag Major Nelson, is one of the most public faces for Xbox. In 2004, he joined Microsoft, starting his tenure as the director of programming for Xbox Live. Additionally, Herb was a member of the small team that developed Xbox 360 achievements. Herb hosts a popular weekly podcast called Major Nelson Radio. Despite it being a Microsoft-focused show, Herb and his co-hosts regularly discuss Sony and Nintendo platforms. Outside of the podcast, Herb has a 1-minute program on Xbox Live called Major's Minute, where he discusses Xbox Live happenings. As one of the most exposed Xbox power players, the Major is largely responsible for bringing word of Xbox One to the masses.
At Xbox, we're focused on how you play and how you're entertained.
Mark Whitten is an Xbox veteran, having been with the brand since 2000. Whitten was involved with building the Xbox and Xbox 360 infrastructure, as well as launching and developing Xbox Live. As the Chief Product Officer for Microsoft's entertainment business, Whitten spun Xbox Live beyond gaming, helping establish partnerships with Netflix, Facebook, and others. His work extends further than Xbox 360, where he's aided the development of games for Windows Live, MSN Games, and Windows Live Messenger. With such a broad area of expertise, Whitten will oversee the integration of other Microsoft software and hardware, such as the Surface tablet, with Xbox One.
I've spent my entire career in interactive entertainment, and I've never been more excited than I am today.
In the wake of Steve Ballmer's announced retirement and Don Matrick's departure, Microsoft and Microsoft Studios are in a transitional period, with Julie Larson-Green and Stephen Elop as the new power players on the block. Larson-Green had been named the Executive Vice President of the Devices and Studios Group, where she'll oversee development of the Xbox One and Surface. Elop will become an Executive Vice President at Microsoft once the company fully acquires Nokia's handset business. Elop is the former CEO of Nokia, meaning that the once head of a multinational corporation will have some involvement with the Xbox One. While the extent of Larson-Green and Elop's influence is unknown, both will likely be important leaders throughout the Xbox One's life.
You've seen how we built it, but the real magic happens when you put that power in the hands of the world's greatest creators.
We don't know where the next generation will take us, since the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 hardly resemble their initial incarnations. What we do know is some of the best and brightest in the industry are working tirelessly to lead games into the future. As we gaze forward, we should remember those responsible for making what we love even better.
We look forward to defining the next generation of games together. It all begins this fall right here on Xbox One.